Do you ever get the feeling that we aren't just waiting for aliens to find us? What if they were already here, ages ago, and quietly moved on? Or worse, what if they are currently hiding in the shadows, watching us, but have decided they will never say hello? Scientists call this eerie stillness the Great Silence. It leads us to one of the most profound mysteries in human history, the Fermi paradox. In the summer of 1950, at the Los Alamos National Laboratory, Nobel Prize-winning physicist Enrico Fermi was having lunch with colleagues. Out of nowhere, he blurted out a question that would haunt humanity forever. Where is everybody? This wasn't just a random thought. Fermi had been doing the math in his head. Our universe is roughly 13.8 billion years old. It spans 93 billion light years in diameter, containing an estimated 2 trillion galaxies. Each galaxy houses hundreds of billions of stars. Mathematically, even if the chance of life emerging on a planet is 1 in a trillion, a rate as tiny as a speck of dust, there should still be thousands of advanced civilizations in our Milky Way alone. They should have colonized the stars, built massive structures, and filled the cosmos with radio signals. Yet, for 76 years, we have listened, and we have heard nothing but a deafening, terrifying silence. Our efforts to find them have been exhaustive. Since 1960, the SETI program has used massive radio telescopes to scan the heavens 24 hours a day, searching through millions of stars and countless frequencies. The James Webb Space Telescope has confirmed the existence of over 2,000 exoplanets, many of which reside in the Goldilocks zone. Not too hot, not too cold, where liquid water can exist. In recent years, the scientific community was electrified by a discovery on an exoplanet called K2-18b. They detected traces of dimethyl sulfide, a chemical that, on Earth, is produced almost exclusively by marine phytoplankton. It sounded like the smoking gun for alien biology. However, further analysis suggested it could also result from rare volcanic activity or strange chemical reactions we don't yet understand. Then there was Oumuamua, the first interstellar object ever detected passing through our solar system. Its strange shape and non-gravitational acceleration led some, like Harvard's Avi Loeb, to suggest it might be an alien probe. But SETI's arrays found no artificial signals, no radio waves, no propulsion noise, just a silent, tumbling rock of ice and dust. The universe seems to love creating weird, hellish worlds, like diamond planets or worlds where it rains molten glass. But it seems strangely hesitant to create civilizations that know how to broadcast a signal. The first explanation for this silence is the most gentle, but also the loneliest, the rare Earth hypothesis. This theory suggests that we are simply the winners of the ultimate cosmic lottery. Think about the death gates life must pass through to reach intelligence. You need a stable star that burns for billions of years. You need a planet in the exact right spot. You need a strong magnetic field to deflect cosmic radiation. You need a massive moon to stabilize the planet's tilt and prevent extreme climate swings. You even need a giant gas planet like Jupiter to act as a gravitational shield, sucking up asteroids before they hit your home. When scientists run these variables through supercomputers, from the primordial soup to an industrial civilization, the probability of success is astronomically low. We're talking about 10 to the power of -50. To put that in perspective, it is harder than flipping a coin for 10,000 years and having it land on heads every single time. Perhaps we are alone not because everyone else is dead, but because they never had the chance to live. But what if the silence isn't because of a lack of life? What if the silence is a choice? This brings us to the dark forest theory, popularized by Lud Cixin. Imagine the universe as a pitch-black forest. Every civilization is a silent hunter armed with a rifle. In this forest, resources are limited, and communication is delayed by the slow speed of light. You can never truly know if another civilization is friendly or hostile. Therefore, The most logical strategy for survival is to stay hidden. Once you reveal your position, by building a Dyson sphere, terraforming a planet, or broadcasting radio waves, you become a target. You've lit a campfire in the middle of the dark woods and screamed, "I am here." Higher civilizations may have evolved to be absolutely silent, living in underground cities or beneath the ice of moons like Europa, hiding from the hunters. Meanwhile, humanity is like a foolish child who just learned how to play with fire. For the last century, we've been shouting into the dark with television signals, radar, and the METI project. Civilizations within 100 light years already know our coordinates. While we are searching for friends, they might be aiming their weapons, waiting for us to play ourselves to death. There is a more chilling possibility, the zoo hypothesis. This theory suggests they know we are here, but they've fenced us off. Much like humans build fences around wildlife preserves to protect pandas, advanced aliens might have established a cosmic no-fly zone around our solar system. They watch us from a distance, curious about how a primitive species goes from stone tools to nuclear weapons, but they refuse to interfere. To them, we are uncontacted tribes, too primitive or perhaps too dirty to be invited into the galactic conversation. And then, there is the most mind-bending theory, the simulation hypothesis. Some scientists have noticed glitches in the patterns of cosmic rays, mathematical structures that look like intentional computer code. Perhaps the limit of the speed of light is simply the processing limit of a cosmic computer. If we are living in a simulation created by a higher dimension, then aliens don't exist because we are the only save file currently running. The programmer isn't going to jump into the game just to shake hands with an NPC. So, where do we go from here? Should we keep shouting into the void, or should we immediately shut down all our transmitters and hide? The scientific world is divided. The optimists believe contact will save us. The pessimists believe it will end us. Avi Loeb once said, "If we are alone, the responsibility on our shoulders is too heavy. But if we are not alone, the danger is too great." As we look toward 2026, with SpaceX's Starship preparing to make us a multi-planetary species, the Fermi paradox remains a thorn in our side. Maybe we desire to find them because we are terrified of being truly alone. Or maybe the reality is even scarier. Perhaps the great silence is the final act of mercy they have granted us. It isn't meant to drive us mad. It's meant to show us our own fragility. It's a gift of time for us to grow up, to stop being so loud, and to realize that in this vast, dark forest, we only have each other. The stars are watching, and for now they are staying silent.